Hey, hey, hey! I hope you guys are having a fabulous Friday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I need you guys to stop and drop what you're doing because I have another hot work from home opportunity. This is a non-phone role and it's actually a data entry role, okay? So I've just been finding all of these hot non-phone jobs, and every time I post one, y'all ask for another one. So this could be your job, but you gotta make sure you get your application in ASAP. And while you're at it, make sure you take care of business by hitting the subscribe button and turning on all notifications for this channel. Like I said, sharing all these hot leads, all these non-phone jobs that y'all love so much. So you gotta have all notifications on in order for YouTube to tell you every time I post. If you don't choose to see all notifications from my channel, YouTube decides when they will tell you that I posted a video. And if you let YouTube tell it, then you're gonna miss out on like half of my videos. So take care of that business. And once you do, we'll be ready to jump in. Okay, so I already know you guys are going to shut down today's hot lead. This comes from a new to this channel company called Ambry Genetics, and they have a data entry role available. Now, just scrolling through their homepage, this company does genetic testing on hereditary cancer, cardiovascular diseases, neurodevelopmental disorders, epilepsy, rare diseases, and exome. So this is a biotech company. And if we go to their Glassdoor account, you can see that they have anywhere from 500 to 1,000 employees, and they are based in California. Now, jumping on into this hot lead, this lead is for the position of Accessioning verification representative, and it's going to pay somewhere between $18 and $20 per hour. It is full-time, and they mention here that this is a remote role, okay, but the ideal candidate is based in California. Now, that means you can apply US wide, but if somebody in California is checking off all the boxes and looking good, and it's between you and them, they most likely will go with that person in California. But because I know a lot of y'all have the skills to pay the bills, they are open to hiring outside of Cali. So make them want to hire you even if you're not in Cali. Now, before we jump into this lead, I went to my husband and I'm like, hey, what does this job do? Because I read through the description, but I've told y'all before, my husband is a scientist and he's made it to the office. So now he's on the administrative side, but he spent years and years in the lab. And he told me this is basically a data entry job. And typically what you'll do in this role is you're typing in the information on the label of I guess you call it like a vial or a tube or whatever. They have a label with information on it. And typically the accessioning verification rep is like the second person to do that. So someone does it first, and then when it gets to you, you're kind of like double checking that what that person did first is accurate. Now, that's what he said it typically looks like in a lab setting. Now, this role is going to be completely remote, and it looks like you might have some additional duties on top of that, but all of it is just typing. So no phone involved. So I like getting, the inside scoop if I can for y'all. And that just, confirmed it even more. Like, this is non-phone. All right. So really jumping in, it says benefits. At Ambry, you will be learning, challenging yourself, and having fun while collaborating with teammates through the open exchange of ideas. Our understanding benefits programs include medical, dental, vision, 401k with a 4% employer match, FSA, paid sick leave, and generous paid time off program. You can learn more about the benefits here, and I encourage y'all to click here to learn more. You are eligible to a short-term incentive sales incentive plan with the target at 3% of your annual earnings, Terms and conditions apply. Our salary ranges are determined by role, level, and location. The range displayed on each job posting reflects the minimum and maximum target for new hire salaries for the position across all U.S. locations. Within the range, individual pay is determined by work location and additional factors, including job-related skills, experience, and relevant education or training. This is a remote role with a preference for the ideal candidate to be based in California. The hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm not going to do the conversion because I did it wrong earlier this week, but just know what time zone you're in and convert it from there. So, job overview. The representative is responsible for casework and work list management. The representatives on the team will be assigned to different workflows as demand changes at the direction of their supervisors. Their main goal is to ensure that accessioning verification is producing an appropriate amount of work for downstream teams, duties, and responsibilities. Process casework, maintain an inventory of unfinished casework pending review by other teams, coordinate with representatives and specialists from other teams, provide feedback to management about unusual casework, assist in the management of inbound emails and other requests, education and knowledge, high school diploma or equivalent degree, technical competencies, average words per minute, 65 or above, basic Microsoft Office proficiency, Word, Excel, Outlook, browser navigation, Chrome. Experience. Some experience in an office setting, some experience working in a team environment. So you guys, that is the lead. They just get into who they are as a company. We did an overview already. And then they just mentioned that they're an equal opportunity employer, which means they don't discriminate against a number of legally protected reasons. They are a drug-free work environment, and that's really it. So this experience section opens this up for a lot of folks because they say some experience in an office setting. How much? It doesn't specify. And then some experience working in a team environment. Again, how much? It doesn't specify. So this is little experience friendly. And, if you've ever done anything in an office setting, maybe even like you've done an intern or an externship or something, then possibly. So I'm just giving you guys this good old info. If you like this hot lead, then the apply now button is at the top right. Now, I do encourage you guys always make sure you are customizing your resume. Don't just submit the same old resume that you've been submitting for all jobs, because that's going to make it take longer for you to get hired. That's why right now you can get a $1 7-day trial for my remote resume builder software. Now, I've been talking about this for the past week. I can show you guys just a peek inside. The way the software works is you're going to be creating a resume with this wizard. And so you'll just type in the name of the resume, you'll put in all your information, and then boom, it spits you out a really beautiful, well-crafted resume. And part of what makes it frustrating to customize your resume is you have to fiddle with the formatting, not with the remote resume software. And something else that I really love about the software is it makes customization even more easy, because not only does it handle all the formatting and putting the information in the correct places for you, you can easily duplicate and edit resumes. So what I mean by that is, I'll jump into my software here. Okay, so when you're in the software, after you've created a resume, you always have the option to take a look at it and edit it. So let's say you have your main resume for a job, because you always want to have like the template and then you can customize it from there. So if you're like, okay, this resume is the one that fits with me being able to quickly customize it, you can just duplicate it in the software. And then from there, you can go into the resume and you can customize it from there to make it tailored to the job you're applying to. And you can just hit finish to save it once you've made your edits, and you're good to go. You just customized your resume, and you can download it, and it'll download in a Word doc form. And now you are ready to upload your resume to this hot lead and apply. So that's the power of the remote resume builder. And we can do the same thing for cover letters. Boom, you got you a beautiful, well-crafted cover letter from the remote resume software, and you can do the exact same thing. So this is a $1 trial. If you decide to keep it, it's only $37 per month, and you can make unlimited resumes and cover letters. So once you get the trial, you'll get 2 emails, a login for the tutorials in my Teachable School, and then a login for the remote resume builder. And you might want to just check your spam folder in case it goes there by accident. But $1, you guys, you cannot beat this, okay? Everybody needs to get this trial so that they can see how easy it is to create and customize resumes. And then you're gonna be like, woo, I can apply to all the jobs I wanna apply to. That's when you're going to want to go to the mega list of jobs on my website, remoteworklife.co, because there are 485 companies on this list that will hire you to work from home. All of these companies have been verified to offer remote positions. Not every company offers remote positions, and a lot of companies are trying to take back their remote positions, but not these companies. And we have the direct link to their careers pages, so you can go and see the latest hot work from home opportunities for you to apply to. And this is how you can land interviews and land the job, because not all jobs are advertised on the job boards where it's super crowded. Not every company takes all their leads to the job boards. So you can find leads that a lot of people haven't applied to. And that's how you get your foot in the door. Okay, but don't believe me, y'all. It's just folks are getting hired left and right from the mega list of jobs. It could be you too. And then lastly, if you need office equipment, check out my Amazon storefront. Everything you see here is sold through Amazon. They just allow me to make it convenient for y'all to show you what are some of my top picks. Now, I always go on and on about the computers. You can't work from home if you don't have a computer. And if you are on a budget, like I don't have money to spend, Delilah, you can pick you up a computer for under $200. You'll get everything you see depicted in the photo. And this package just keeps going more and more on sale. It's $121.50. This is the most economical pricing I have seen anywhere. Like, this is what you want to go and get if you want a work from home computer. Now, keep in mind, these are for you to work. Now, if you have a larger budget, okay, and you say, well, I want to get me a fancier computer, I have some other options here too. And, with these computers, the more expensive ones, you can do a lot more on them. You can stream. This is a gaming computer, so you can pretty much do anything on those. But if you're like, well, I just need something to clock in and clock out and collect a check, then my recommendation is the ones under $200. So come to my Amazon storefront and get you a computer and all your other office essentials. And then of course, check out the mega list of jobs and grab the $1 software trial for my remote resume builder software. And you got to get your application in for this hot data entry work from home opportunity from Ambry Genetics. So make sure you get that application in, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend, and I plan on seeing y'all on Monday with my next hot work from home opportunity. Thank you. Bye.